All right, so who wants to jump into our topic number 4 under what's stopping you from buying?
People that are scared that they don't know the area very well. I mean, it's a very common thing to hear somebody saying, oh, I don't know about this neighborhood or that neighborhood.
Tell us how you would help a client in that situation.
Even just picking a day to go around town and, looking at some homes in some different areas and just getting a feel for the neighborhoods and just taking a little bit of time. It doesn't take you a year of renting to figure out if you like an area.
And I know that you're going to spend time with them and you're going to talk about what's important to them.
Right, because if schools are important to them, we give you all the websites, either state or local, and also some national websites that tell you how the schools are rated in a certain area. Also, we have all the websites together for crime data. So that way, if you find a neighborhood that you think looks good on the surface, but you just aren't sure, one good thing is to talk to neighbors if they're out and about. That's always a great way to get information. And then also, we have the flyer with links to multiple websites for you to see if you're really happy with that area and the crime and the schools and everything as well.
All right, let's go to area number 5 before we go to our next break, which is, but I'm self-employed or commissioned. So they generalize and say, because we're self-employed, you, the lender, can't give them a loan. Well, that's not necessarily true. This particular couple invests in rental properties, and they have a large number of rental properties, but they're not necessarily claiming all the income on the rental properties. So while lenders say we would be happy to help people who are self-employed, it really is about the math that rolls out on that tax return, right? Yep. And if you're claiming losses year after year because your CPA says we can count all of these losses and we can take depreciation and we can write off all of the expenses that you put into these investment properties or your business or mileage or uniforms, whatever it might be, if you're intentionally trying to perhaps minimize your tax liability, then you might not show enough to qualify to buy a home.
Right. It's like if you never start the plan and start working it, and maybe it's going to take you a little longer than the preferred timeline, but if you never start, you'll never get there.
Right.
And
exactly.
It'll be so much easier if you call a professional and talk to them to make a plan instead of trying to make a plan yourself.
On your own, exactly.
Because it'll never happen.
Go sideways.